I was someone that really looked up to Hamza Ahmed. And to be fair, a lot of his older content did help me a lot. Structure, discipline, consistency. All these things that I lacked at a point in my life, he helped me with it. His older content helped me with it. His older content felt real. It felt like it was someone who actually wanted young men to improve and gave all the advice that he had learned through his experience and through his hardships. His advice on journaling, making content, staying away from distractions, building good habits. These are the things that helped a lot of people. But the more I grew up, the more I started seeing these little inconsistencies, the little lies he was telling people, the lies he was selling. At the beginning, it was about self improvement, but then later it shifted into something really bad. It shifted into one of those red pill alpha male influencers who who told you that whatever you do determines whether you're a real man or not. If you do this, you're feminine. If you do that, you're not a masculine man. And it became less about improving yourself and more about obsessing whether you seem like a man or not in every second of your life. And honestly, if you think about it, someone who's actually confident in themselves is not going to give a fuck whether something that they do makes them look masculine or feminine. They're going to do what they love and what they want to do. It doesn't matter. Just to show you a shift to what his content has become, I'm going to play this clip.
Breathe into your balls. You should breathe so deeply that your dick literally moves. And if your dick doesn't move, if your balls don't bulge with each breath you take, you're breathing like a bitch. There's two ways to breathe. Either you breathe like a bitch or you breathe like a king.
Balls? I guess, bro, I guess. He also once said something along the lines of, if you go out with your boys, right? You go out with your boys, yeah, something about caving or rock climbing, and you see this beautiful scenery. You see a wonderful scenery, and if you take out your phone and take a picture of it, you are feminine. Now, Hamza being this really hyper masculine, confident guy, do you genuinely think someone who is actually confident in their masculinity or sexuality is going to give a damn if a photo makes them look feminine, if a photo makes them feminine? Yeah, and there's this other clip of him I just want to address because why not?
Why are so many men so feminine to begin with? Well, you can take one look around, look at the media, look at the movies, look at everything. Look at the bullshit conditioning, look at the feminization of the education system.
Feminization of the education system is the problem. Look, the education system is clearly fucked in a lot of places, especially in India. It's beyond fucked in India. But it's not because more women are joining the workforce, it's because more unqualified people, goes both ways, more unqualified men and women are joining a place which shapes young minds. That's the problem. Underqualified people. Anyway, going back to the feminine thing where he said this and that, yeah, you would not care. You would live your life and do whatever the hell you want to do. Okay? That's when I realized a lot of these gurus, self improvement people don't teach confidence, they teach insecurity. They disguise it as confidence and give it to you. And really, when you open it up, it's insecurities. Because confident people don't obsess over looking confident every single second of their lives. And another thing that really bothered me, this is one thing that I genuinely hate. If you do this, you're really just a bad person. Okay? In his older videos, you would see him preach about building a good physique. How discipline, consistency, going to the gym, eating well, all this will build a physique he has. He has a great physique, by the way. And he told young men that they can achieve this kind of physique in the same amount of time. Naturally. Every time he would say physique, you can go look at his older videos, he would say naturally. He would say how to build this physique naturally. Now, I'm not even joking. He would emphasize that point. He would emphasize it so much. Okay? All this until, I mean, we all know he's already going downhill like a lot on YouTube. His editor came out and exposed him for using TRT. Yeah, his usage of TRT automatically makes him not natural. Now, I'm not saying the physique he has is unachievable without TRT. The physique he has is completely achievable naturally, but it's going to take a lot longer than he did. And I'm not even saying TRT automatically makes you a bad person. But when you have millions of young men looking at you, okay, looking at you as an inspiration, as the epitome of self improvement, honesty plays a big role. When you're going to teach these kids that they can achieve a physique that you achieved using TRT, that they can do it naturally, you're selling them a lie. You're selling lies to young men. And that's when my problem comes in. I hate fake natties for this problem. You're telling people you can do one thing when you yourself didn't, and you can tell them that they can do the exact same thing you did while you were abusing and cheating. He now openly encourages the use of TRT. You can't just build your you can't just build your entire image surrounding pure discipline and then move the goalpost after people already bought into that fantasy. Now, before we move forward, I would like to play another clip which I am sure you all have seen, and I figured it's just funny as fuck.
The guy who's leaving negative comments on your videos used to get raped by his uncle. So
Yikes. Yeah. And then there's this Adonis school. Okay, this dude was charging like $126 per month just for you to be added into a Discord server where they teach the exact same red pill bullshit. The idea that if you paid $126 a month, you will finally become a high value male. And the craziest part is there is this one viewer who actually bought into that idea, got added to the Discord server, and during conversation or something, he just disagreed with what Hamza said. He simply disagreed with what Hamza said, and you know what they did? You know what Hamza did? Hamza kicked him out of the Discord server. $126 gone. Okay, he just kicked him out. Think about this for a second. This hyper masculine man, right? Hyper masculine man got offended because someone disagreed with him. Yeah, so much for thinking independently, right? That is not self improvement anymore. That is building an echo chamber where insecure young men pay to be told how to act, how to live, how to think, and what makes them feel like a real man. It's just sad at this point. And that's when I did. And that's why I realized that a lot of these self improvement gurus don't profit off fixing your insecurities. They profit off keeping you just insecure enough for you to keep watching, keep paying, all in the hopes that one day you will be the perfect masculine man. And the sad part is, I still believe his older content. If you go to his videos about 5, 6, 7 years ago, 7, I'm not sure if it's that, but those old videos, they really do help. But somewhere along that line, self improvement stopped being about becoming a better person and started becoming this weird performance of masculinity. Remember this: real confidence is not obsessing over what you do is masculine enough or not. Real confidence is simply being confident in yourself that you just don't care. And before I end this video off, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. But if all you do is watch self-improvement videos, go out. Stop watching this, even my videos. Go out and do what you love. Anyway, subscribe.